Alright.
So what's up, child? What you got going on?
What you got going on? Oh, that's about you. I don't know if I look good. Like, we're just doing this video, and I'm like,
Oh,
my
willy-nilly.
hair and everything. Hello.
That is
Yeah,
cute.
I know.
He cleared that. That was a good
I
present.
know, right? Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are.
What's poppin'?
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Omari.
And we are the two voices of the week.
Stark Natives,
our culture unfiltered.
Filtered.
Discussing the way of this world.
And the next.
Two voices.
Two voices.
Queer.
Queer.
Candid.
Candid.
Discussing the way of this world and the next.
Discussing the ways of this world and the next. Discussing the ways of this world and the next.
Discussing the way of this world.
Discussing the ways of this world.
By the way, do not forget to do your daily saintly duties.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that again later, but do not forget to do your daily saintly duties.
Thank you. So Eddie, so wait. I know what we supposed to be talking about is about this boy. So Eddie, give them a rundown about this boy that did this video or whatever he saved or some shit.
Shit. If I remember correctly. Okay, so there was this boy on Twitter, because it's rarely always on Twitter, that he shows two pictures. One of him with a crop top, long hair, kind of curly hair, really nice curly hair. And, his eyebrows really done, his lip gloss and everything. And some nice jeans, kind of cut, but they were like really tight. And then there was another picture where he has his hair all cut off, like he does this straight kind of Puerto Rican look. Of course, his eyebrows are still on fleek, and his lips are still like
eyebrows, baby. Once they arch, they arch.
I know. It's still like with lip gloss and everything, even though it's like not lip gloss. It's
child, that was a little matte lip.
I know, right? And he has a really nice, like, dress button-up shirt with, like, a nice, jeans or pants.
Right.
And he was holding a book. A book.
What kind of book?
A religious book. A Bible.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, my.
And then he was saying that he was saved by our Lord Jesus.
Our Lord and Savior.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I hate you. I hate you. With your Spanish, whatever.
Wait, nah, don't get it twisted because I love God.
I know. You do.
I love God. Don't get it twisted. But.
And he was, then later on, there was a video where he was saying that, that he's not gay anymore, that he gave his heart, he opened up his heart and gave it to God, and that God just made him a man, the man that he was supposed to be, and that he just not, what woman? No, well, sorry, that he's not with man. I know that he's not with man. That he likes woman now. That he is not gay. He is straight, and that he is like the man that he was supposed to be.
Oh God! Please.
And that he knew. Yeah,
it's the wine.
Yeah. The other part that he said was that he knew that he was gonna get like a backlash and all this shit with him saying what he said, and here we are.
Well, he wasn't wrong. Now, now this is my only thing. Like, so I really don't have nothing against him, like getting saved, and if he wants to change his life and he wants to be a different person, that's cool and all that stuff. He says that he found God. He is no longer gay and all that stuff. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm going to. An addict will always be an addict. I'm just going to say that. And when addicts are addicts, and when they're no longer trying to be addicts and they're trying to be reformed, and you got to work, every day is going to be a process. Every day is going to be something to work on. Just because he found God don't mean that he's not going to be attracted to men no more.
So, Omari, are you saying that me being gay is me being an addict?
Yeah. You like what you like. And when you like what you like, you don't want to give it up. When addicts like what they like, they don't want to give it up.
So you're saying that me being gay It's like me being out.
Is.
So you saying that I can be like changed?
I think we are all sexual creatures, and I think that we all can be attracted to whoever.
Oh, okay.
And I think that it is foolish to say that you can't be attracted to a woman.
Oh, so then I was not
There are a
born
lot
like
of
this?
women in the world. There are a lot of men in the world. I don't see it that me personally, he who is me, Omari, I think that I could, of course, be attracted to a woman. Do I prefer men? Do I love dick? Do I think God really put his motherfucking foot in dicks when he made them? Yes. Dicks are beautiful. Some of them.
Oh, okay.
Some of them.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that if I were to meet a woman and I were attracted to her and she just really kind of made me feel this kind of vibe, that don't mean that I would not be willing to be with her, or at least to see if I could be with her.
So me being gay, so I was not born gay?
Don't do that. Do not do that, because you know how I feel about that.
I know I shouldn't, but this is the thing. Okay, it's like I'm kind of going with what people do.
Yeah, you do what people do because they do.
Because I know how people are, and you know.
Okay. I am not going to say that you weren't born gay. I don't know how you were born. I don't know who you know what dot. I'm going to only speak for myself. But I'm also going to speak for myself and say this. I do not believe I was born gay. But I also don't believe that people aren't born gay. I believe that we are all on a different journey. I think we are all on different paths to different places. None of us know the true destination of that path, you know? And I think that some of us, we made our way to where we are sexually in different ways. I can only speak to my experience.
Correct.
I don't speak for all punks. All punks don't speak for me. I don't speak for all sisters. All sisters don't speak for me. I don't speak for all gays, and so on and so forth. But speaking for me, Omari, he who is me, Omari, of Stark Natives, I don't believe I was born gay. That doesn't mean that I don't love myself and I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. Cool. But if I were ever to meet a woman and I was attracted to her, I'd probably dabble in that too. Would I still like dick? Sure. Yes. I don't think that goes away.
Okay.
But I also think that it is very foolish to think that you couldn't be attracted to somebody else of the same sex.
And with all this that you're saying,
you know, what?
With all this that you're saying,
what?
You still believe in God?
Yeah.
And you, quote unquote, still saved?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
No. Okay.
I mean, I got saved before, like when I was younger. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
I had only gotten baptized when I was like 16.
Okay. But you know who God is.
I mean, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah.
I think he knows me more than I know him.
Yeah. And so your relationship with him.
Oh, I don't like this.
No.
I don't like this. I don't like the way you. I don't like this. I don't like this. And bitch, I'm over here drinking this wine. Bitch, this is my second glass, and this shit is like 14% or some shit. I'm not doing this with you.
I like this.
I'm just not trying to get my fellow punks riled up. I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to justify any hateful ass bitch to think it's okay to pick on gay people.
That's why I'm doing it. The reason why I'm doing this, the reason why I'm kind of like instigating a little bit is because I know that most of you are always having that sense of instigation. Some of you have this question of that, oh, so because you do not know God, then you are not saved. Oh, because you are sexually attracted to a man, then you are going to hell. or that you are not able to understand what really God is. Because if you knew God, then you supposedly are not gay, that you will be straight. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Because for me, I am gay. I love dick. Like, that's what I am attracted to. I love a man. That can I be attracted to a woman? It could be, because at some point in my life, I actually, in some way, dated, girls, and I kissed girls, and I didn't mind it. I was not disgusted by it. I was not even disgusted about looking at a pussy or tits. I really not. But
I've never been a tit guy.
Oh, I like
coochies
boobs.
are cute though. They be cute sometimes.
Yeah, I like boobs.
I don't like
but
boobs.
Anyways.
I don't like the way they fall when they fall.
But what I'm trying to say is that just who I am does not mean that I do not know God. And just because of what the boy did, the boy did whatever he felt like needed to do. But I feel that you cannot tell, or I feel that he went the wrong way with the video. Because then he's giving like a power to other people that want to oppress us, the LGBTQ community, to say that, no, see, he was saved. He was able to find God, and that's why he's not gay anymore.
Right.
So if he was able to do it, then you can do it. No, bitch, that's not how it works.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like if you got saved, then you are who you are now, and you are no longer that person. I feel like sometimes people are just so loud trying to tell you who they are that they don't actually believe that, but they feel like if they say it loud enough, then they'll believe it. And with that kind of situation where he has gotten saved and he is who he is now, that's cool. That's cool. But I feel, for some reason, me and God ain't got like each other number like on the hotline or nothing, like we call each other like that. But something tells me God didn't say, I done delivered you. Now you just go out and berate everybody and deliver them too.
Exactly.
I just don't feel like that's what he said. Maybe he did. Who's to say? I can't tell you your conversation with God. But something tell me he's still working on you and you will not change overnight. And I don't think that he said, go over there and tell that punk over there get his life together. I just don't.
Because that's not how it works.
Like, lead by example, girl.
Exactly. And then to me, it's like, oh, so you out of the blue. Just this,
I was high, now I'm high.
All these hands and this voice and everything, just like, oh, no, you're straight, bitch. No, that's not.
Oh, look who's straight now.
Exactly. No.
Even though, I really have never understood why they call heterosexual people straight when they always fucking rubbernecking at the gays and wondering what the fuck we doing. So what the fuck? What they call you straight? Clearly you're not looking straight ahead, but you always over here.
Looking sideways. Because you're always wanting to know.
Hey, girl.
How do we fuck?
How we fuck, what we do.
Exactly.
Girl, whenever boys start asking me all them questions, I be like, you need to go figure out. Go watch a porno, girl. What the fuck you asking me questions for?
Fix your priorities.
Your priorities. But no, I do, like, that's the thing. Like, I do have a very specific way I feel about that whole discussion about being born gay and all that stuff.
You do bring the gayness in me sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, like, bitch, I can never hide this. Like, I can never hide this. And that's the thing. That was something that I really struggled with when I was younger. Like, I can never hide that I was effeminate. I ain't even gonna say gay. I'm gonna say that I was effeminate.
Correct.
That I was not like other little boys. I can never hide that. Some dudes in my neighborhood were just better at doing it. And I have learned that not too long, now in our adulthood, I know people who have fucked around with them. I know people who have dealt with them, and all that stuff. And even like back then, like there were things that I knew about them that it's like, you over here aggy about me and you around here getting your dick sucked around the corner in the bushes. So it's like, what's the problem? And I think sometimes
you're just gonna spell it like that. You're just gonna spill all the tea. Like that?
Yeah. Oops.
Oops.
If this were in my house and this were in my glass of wine, I probably just tip this glass over. Like, see,
don't bring the glass.
And if it wasn't the glass that we bought, I wouldn't. But yeah, so it's like I'm not. I have learned enough, and that's what I think being an adult is to grow and understand that people lie to themselves.
Oh, yes.
People lie to themselves. And in order to really secure a lie to yourself, you got to lie to other people and you got to make it convincing.
Yeah. The thing is that you can actually be saved. You can actually stop doing certain things that were not appropriate by the word of God.
Right.
There are things that were not appropriate, but you can still be gay. So you cannot say that you just got saved and like the thing is you cannot say, oh, I gave my heart to God, so he made me the man that I am. Bitch, I am still a man.
Right.
I am the man that I am.
What is a man?
Exactly. Because this is the other thing, and I'm sorry that I'm being a little bit descriptive and everything, but if I can handle a dick in my ass, the pain and everything, then I'm more of a man than you. Okay?
I knew it.
I had to go there because sometimes I have to be very descriptive.
But you know what? No, that is a good point because that is something that a lot of men like. I don't really see it a lot now. I think enough straight men have gotten their ass whooped, and I think enough straight men have seen other men get their asses whooped that they don't say that no more. But there used to be a thing where they saw us as weaker than them. But it's like, bitch, I'm still a man. I'll still pop the shit out you and then take dick.
Exactly.
So it's like that's the thing. Like taking dick ain't easy.
It's not.
I think they allow women to fool them into thinking it is. Because, their parts was, like, made for it or whatever.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's not easy. And it's like, you think that I'm a bitch. But you'd be a little bitch, too, if you had somebody shoving something up your ass. And then, truthfully, the reason why they be mad at us is because they so scared. It's weird how the boys actually assume that the reason why... Like, they always assume that we want their butts.
And we don't because, bitch, you ain't pretty. You ain't cute. They
always assume we want their butts. Sometimes we don't want your butt. Sometimes we want your dick. And then we'll work up to wanting your butt. And then we'll work up to wanting your butt. But, sometimes.
You ain't shit.
Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
But it's weird. And then even like the whole thing where people are like, oh, I was messing around with this straight guy. Bitch, you wouldn't. If that man messed around with you, he wasn't straight in the first place.
Exactly. He wasn't. He played straight. He gave that facade of being straight.
Some people can play straight really well.
But
I can't play straight.
Yeah.
That's just not my thing.
I can a little bit,
it
but
makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I used to. I was able to play it off when I was younger. But I think sometimes when I went from high school to college, I was just like, fuck this shit. I am gonna be just me and who I am.
I remember one time I had a whole egg on my face when I was a kid in middle school. Egg on my face expression. I was gooped.
Oh, okay.
But when I was a kid in middle school, I remember there was a day, like, we had a bunch of different days in gym or whatever. And I think this was like 7th grade because I remember in 7th grade I started running track.
Okay.
And the reason why I started running track is because my gym teacher, she saw that I was fast.
Okay.
Even though it did not translate well into running track because, girl, the boys were faster. And nobody really like trained with me the way they should have trained with me. It's kind of like it just threw me on the track team. It was really weird. But anyways, so there was a day that like the boys will always run after the girls. We talked about hide and go get. So it was like a less aggressive version of hide and go get, but it was in school and we were in the gym. And I was running after one of these girls, and one of the boys said something to the effect of like, oh, look who want to be a boy today.
Oh.
And I was so gagged and so gooped because then it made me feel like I was pretending to be something that I wasn't. And I was like, I felt so uncomfortable because it's like, the girls are cute or whatever, but it's like, I'm not, my objective isn't the same as the other boys around me.
Correct.
All them trying to get their little dicks wet. That wasn't really my thing because I think by 7th grade, I had probably already messed around with boys a couple of times.
Bitch, I had messed with boys at a younger age.
And then I messed with a girl when I was like 7, but she was like 13. That was weird. That was too much. But but yeah, so the boy said that and I was gooped. I was like, ooh. I was like, I feel like I'm posing now. Like I feel like I am a poser. Like I'm pretending to be something that I'm not. Yeah. And that was like a really pivotal day in my little, adolescent life.
Okay.
I was just like, wow, like I look so stupid trying to do this with y'all.
See, when I was younger, I was called a few times like, oh, I'm gay or whatever. And I kind of had to prove myself that I wasn't. Or, you know, but because at that time I didn't know better. But, you know, I was who I was around that time. It was more like college or like after high school. I said, you know what? I'm going to college. Fuck all this shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to hide who I am. I am who I am. And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, then oh well, that's on you. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So, even though when I was in college, a few guys thought that I was just being gay.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really gay.
Yeah.
Like, I was just wanting to be gay so then that way I can be with the girls.
You know what? I never understand. I had a guy say some shit like that to me too. And I was like, that makes no sense. Why would I pretend? Who the fuck has the time to put on such an act to pretend to like guys so you can get around girls? You gotta be a pathetic ass nigga to do that.
Yep.
Like, that's crazy. But I'm pretty sure I'm guessing there's some guys that'll do it. But it's like, girl, how far are you gonna take it pretending to be gay to get girls? Like, how far are you gonna take it?
Like, how far?
You gonna pop a dick in your mouth and then be like, hey, let me get some pussy? Like,
exactly.
Or you just gonna go shopping with her, be like, oh, girl, that is so cute. Take that off and put on the other one. Just so you can see her get undressed.
That's pathetic.
You're a creep.
Yeah.
You're a fucking perv,
pathetic.
bitch. Yeah, that's pathetic as fuck. You're like, you're a perv. You're a creep.
So,
a creep. So, I don't know.
But, you know, with the boy saying what he said, you know, I do believe that he was safe because of whatever reason that he was going through. But to say, yeah, I know. But to say that, you know, God just made you to be a man and that you are not a gay no more.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too,
I'm just
just naive.
This. The Bible, actually, no, I ain't gonna say the Bible. Religion and slavery has done a number on all of us. And every day we are trying to undo the number that it's done on us.
Correct.
Because there's just so many different ways to interpret. I really think there's a lot of ways to interpret slavery. Don't get that fucked up. Wait. Yeah. But the Bible
can be
there's so much in the Bible. And then think about how many things weren't included in the Bible. You know, the Bible is not an account of every day up until this day or every day up until whatever the last day is in the Bible. Like, there's so many things that happen that are not in the Bible.
Yeah. And what's written, what was not written, what actually was written by, who was the writer, and everything, you know.
And it's amazing that little book.
And I don't want to say this part to offend it, but I have to say it. History was always written by the person that always had the power. So I think I might just leave you on that.
I did see that thing. That thing did say King James version.
But you know, just do not forget to do your daily saintly duties by subscribing, sharing, following, liking, commenting. And if you're listening to the podcast episode, do not forget to rate or leave a review. And at the same time, next Monday, we will have a new episode coming up.
Thanks.
So just go on the link below so that way you can subscribe or follow. My name is Eddie.
And I'm Omari.
And we are the two voices of the week.
Starting at
Our culture unfiltered, discussing the way of this world and the next.
I just hope.
Okay. And we will leave you with that.
Take care now.